Yes, boys, welcome back. Today we're talking about fighting. Fighting, this is an interesting one. Now, I know that for myself, I always had this desire to know how to fight. And I would like late at night, I would lie in bed and I would like imagine these scenarios of like some guy like pushing me and me just dropping him to the ground. And I'm sure a lot of you have experienced a similar thing. As a man, there's like this burning urge to know how to defend yourself. And when you're on self-improvement, it's vital that you know how to defend yourself, but also the people around you and your loved ones. If you have a girlfriend or a woman that you really care about and you out and about with her, you need to be able to defend her. It's your responsibility as a man to defend your woman. How can you expect her to give you sex and to give you coffee in the morning if you can't even defend her?
Fighting is non-negotiable. It's 100%. It's needed. It's necessary. It's vital.
Every man needs to know how to fight.
Every person on self-improvement, 100%. It gives you an insane amount of confidence that bleeds into different aspects of your life, not just in physical confrontation, but in verbal confrontation. You take a lot less BS when you have the confidence that you can take a punch and throw a punch and beat somebody up.
I remember this instance when a couple of years back, probably about 5 years ago, my ex-girlfriend and I were walking down the road, and she was my girlfriend at the time. We were walking down the road and there was about 4 or 5 guys standing like huddled in a group. And as we walked past them, one of them shouted out, "Nice ass." And I know in this moment, my heart like sank in my chest because I knew I wouldn't be able to do anything to these 5 guys. I think I turned around and I said something like, "That's not cool, man." And I walked away. But for a long time, I felt this shame about this situation. And I thought about it a lot. And I've come to accept and to realize that I let her down. It was my responsibility to have said something, to have confronted the situation.
I think
Yeah, it really pains me that I didn't do that. And I would never let that happen again.
that was one of the main reasons, actually, that I was like, okay, I'm going to learn to fight and I'm going to learn how to fight well. Was that thought of being humiliated in front of my girlfriend, in like being beat up, or worse yet, to not even stand up to a chirp to my girlfriend or to me. That's something that you need to have the confidence. You need to have the confidence that if someone says something to your girlfriend or to you, you can stand up
Or to anyone you
yourself.
love, your family, anything.
You need to be able to stand up for yourself, and learning how to fight really, man, it maximize that.
Definitely. Because think about this. In your day-to-day, within the week, there's definitely, if you think back to last week, there's definitely one moment when somebody said something to you and you didn't feel good about it, but you kind of just took it. Either you said, it's just a joke, or you coped that way. But what fighting does is once you have the confidence that you could dominate someone in a fight, or at least stand your ground to someone in a fight, you're not going to take that anymore. He's going to say something to you and you're going to say, "What did you just say?" Explain yourself. No, like really, explain yourself, because what you're saying to me, that's wrong.
And 9 times out of 10, when you confront people like that, they back down. They won't escalate.
They're gonna
to
back
physical.
down.
That's the thing. The majority of your time, you probably won't get into a fight,
No.
like physical contact.
99% of the time, it's not going to get to physical confrontation at all.
But you need to have that confidence that if it did, you could demolish.
Yeah.
I want to show you a video now of me and Aaron's first day boxing. We went out, we bought some gloves, and we said, okay, we're going to learn how to fight. This is what we look like. This is your competition, and this is probably you right now if you have no previous fighting experience. And that is tragic. It's shameful, and you need to sort that out if that's you.
And we thought we were tough guys.
Yeah.
We were going to the gym. We thought, we're strong, we're looking good. I could definitely take someone in a fight. Little did I know, this is what I was fighting like.
We were wrong, yeah. So you need to, some form or another, learn to fight. Learn some combat, whether that's joining a gym that teaches you how to fight, whether that's finding a sparring partner to spar with on a regular basis, or whether it's just shadow boxing in your room and learning how to throw a proper punch.
Yeah.
Because that already sets you above average. Just
Yeah.
throwing a good jab, that sets you above average.
Because the average guy has never got into a fight before. He's never thrown a punch in his life. That's more than likely you right now. So by literally just learning how to throw a decent left and a decent right, you're already above 90% of people. You're already gonna win probably 90% of the fights you're gonna get into. Every little bit is gonna make you so much more confident.
I just really want to drill into people the youth that you need to learn how to fight. Like, seriously, do it for yourself. Do it for the ones you love. Do you want to be a 30-year-old man with children and a wife and be scared of someone that's breaking into your house or not even be able to defend your children? That's tragic. That's sad. Seriously. And the last thing I want to touch on is street fights. How to win a street fight, how to go about it. I have some ideas, and I think first and foremost, you should try not let it escalate to a point where it's physical contact, because that ends badly.
Yeah, you need to do everything in your power. And you're right, it does sound like a pussy thing to say.
Yeah.
But it's not. You need to do everything in your power to stop that from becoming physical. But there will be instances, I'm sure, where that's not an option anymore. Right?
Yeah. And that's when you don't back down.
Yeah.
But you don't push for a fight. You don't go looking for fights. You say, okay, let's try to resolve this. But if you can't, you need to have that confidence within you to fight and go hard.
Now, I 100% think if the instance calls for it and it was deserved, you should throw the first punch.
Absolutely.
You should get any advantage you can, because this guy's trying to hurt you. So if you can get in that first punch, do it, but get it in hard and finish it as soon as it started. End it. And if you're in a bar or something, seriously, like, you need to be able to do whatever it takes to take this guy down. Seriously, if you have to grab a bottle and smash it on a guy's head, that's what you got to do, because this is potentially life and death.
Yeah.
And it's potentially either you or him.
So if circumstances call for it, where there's nothing else to do but fight, the best defense is a good offense. And you go in hard. You don't just do one shot. You get a combination on him and
finish
end
the guy.
him. But that's only if it calls.
What the goal that we're trying to have here is you have this ability.
Yeah.
Right? But it's within you. You're not going there to beat someone up. But you sit with this and you always know, you're confident in the fact that when the situation arises, if it ever does arise, you can take care of yourself. That's what you want. That's the goal that you're trying to reach.